But looking if their next Mega Man game is not 10 years. But I hope Capcom does keep their promise that they're reviving all their franchises, because like, I would love to see Darkstalkers come back. Okay, like I remember Maximus saying that when it comes to Capcom games, fans don't really care about brand new IPs from them. What they care about is the classic games getting new entries. Which is really true, because now, because other publishers, people want new IPs, but like Capcom is like one of the few exceptions. Like, no, they don't really want that. We want new entries in our favorite franchises. Because how many characters they have, they go like, yeah, we want to see these characters again. That actually would be awesome to have him on there. Nero was considered for a Capcom versus game years ago. He was considered as a character that would have appeared in Tatsunoko versus Capcom. But of course that never happened. Yeah, but Infinite's budget was so low they had to reuse the majority of the characters. Only a few new characters and one returning character from Marvel 2 that finally got a brand new, that's finally rendered in 3D, which was Venom. Oh, and Thanos. That was the same thing in that was the same thing in Marvel 7-3. If you noticed it, Marvel 7-3's roster for the Marvel side. Actually, yes. Not MC. No, when the roster for the Marvel side, the majority of the characters in that game for Marvel were pretty much characters that were either going to be in TV shows or movies, whether live action or animated series. So on the Marvel side, Marvel 3, the roster had to be characters who were going to be in a TV show or movie. If there were not any of those at that time or after, they were not going to be in the game. Like Doctor Strange was going to have his movie. I don't know. You know, if they call it balance, they can literally rebalance. They rebalance every character. Because new game, they rebalance stuff. So, like, but one character that always seems to be good in Capcom fighting games is Zero. He was good in Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. He's good in Marvel 3. Good in Infinite. He's even good in SBC Chaos, an SNK fighting game. Oh, and he's also really good in the Onimusha fighting game. So essentially, if Zero's in a fighting game, he's bound to be one of the best characters. Any other games you wish they would bring back? That one would bring back, but they probably never will. Oh, then you wanted backwards compatibility. I would love that. I don't know how come Soul Calibur 1 and 2 are backwards compatible, we couldn't play 4 and 5. Doesn't make any sense. But then they removed Soul Calibur 1 and 2 from the Xbox store, but they released Soul Calibur 3 on PS4 and 5 to the PS2 version. To me, yeah, they could have remastered the game and brought it to the platforms, but Bandai Namco they don't like money, so They say, you know, let's just do the cheaper way to just not do a lot of work. And I even own Soul Calibur 3 on PS4. I bought it last year for around Christmas or New Year's, on the New Year's Eve. I don't know which one of those two. I have 4. I don't have 5 anymore. I do have 4. Oh, I remember that one. I originally pre-ordered the game with that version in mind, but the only reason I pre-ordered that version back on GameStop was because I wanted to get the DLC characters that could be part of the roster. But when I found out that pre-ordering that version at GameStop when you do that character and you had to buy it through Best Buy, I said, fuck no, just get the base version of the game. Yeah, he was actually a good addition. He was a good addition. When it comes to the guest characters, Soul Calibur, I love Spawn, even though his moveset wasn't the best, but I loved him. Heihachi wasn't bad, but to me, like, it should have been a different character instead of Heihachi. But he's not bad, though. Yeah, I learned about it, too. Yeah, I heard about that, too. Yeah, Square lost money on that. They could have made some. They could have made millions. And yes, and here much he also put Final Fantasy 7 also puts PlayStation on the map for a good platform for games on. And of course, Nintendo had Link, which was not a bad choice. Link does fit Soul Calibur. Unfortunately, Soul Calibur 3, we never got a guest character. Well, you could create a guest character known as Kazu. Yeah, Cosmo from Xenosaga. But she doesn't play like she doesn't have her own moveset down so. And of course, Soul Calibur 4, we got 3 characters with the Star Wars, Star Killer, Vader, and Yoda. I love Vader. Didn't really care much about Yoda. Star Killer, kind of don't really care about it, you know, but he was not a bad addition because I can understand why, because of, yeah, Force Unleashed was coming out, so like, what a way to promote a game by putting that character in another game. And then of course 5 we had Ezio, and then 6 we got Geralt, B2B, and Haomaru. Which the 2B, yeah, she makes sense for that game. She doesn't, because originally she was gonna be in Tekken 7. That was originally the plan, was to put her in Tekken 7, but they switched her to Soul Calibur, which made more sense. Like, to me, like, you know, Tekken wouldn't that make sense for her. It makes sense more for Soul Calibur. And especially how funny when you win and her, sometimes the roller robot buddy will tell you, hey, bro, we watch from behind as the camera is pointing at her ass. It's funny because they know that people do that in the game that she's from. Yeah, I have not played the full version of Tekken 8. I still have Tekken 7. I like Akuma in Tekken 7. It's cool they added Geese Howard and Noctis from Final Fantasy 15, and eventually Negan. Negan was an odd choice because he's a real person, but from yeah, I'm a real actor. Ah, crap. But you know what's surprising though? Tekken 8 doesn't have another guest character, it only has one. No. Yeah. Which is where other, the other cool thing they added him a story of the Tekken 7, but when it comes to other fighting games, they get guest characters, but they don't add them to the story itself. They don't even add them to the story. Like they should. Like there's a reason they're there. Like, put them in the story mode. So. But they don't want to. But it's weird though that Tekken 8 only has one guest character. There's no second or third guest character. Do you think they can add another guest character as the final character for Tekken 8 Season 3? So I wonder. Yeah. That would he would make sense. Not because it would make sense in Tekken. I know a lot of people want Tifa, but I think the best chance of Tifa being a fighting game might be DOA. Yes. Since it's kind of like this Tekken 8 Season 3, we're going back to past games for DLC characters. I wonder, and that also refers to if it's a guest character, it's a character from an old time period, and not a modern day guest character. Ah, shit. Oh yeah, any other new games that you're interested in playing? Except the Yakuza? Yeah, I think I saw you playing it. I had that game too. That's the girl that's kind of dressed up, but kind of somewhat like a geisha. Oh, she's my favorite. Sarah Bryan's my favorite character, but I'm not very good with her. You know, the odd thing, I thought that Sarah was Jackie's older sister. Because in the anime, they revealed that his actually Jackie's her older brother. Because I've seen the Virtua Fighter anime that's free on YouTube. I've seen the first season, and essentially she's actually Jackie's younger sister. I'm like, oh, that because to me, she looks like she's older than Jackie, but then again, it's probably because Jackie has more cocky attitude or something. Are you still there? Hey. Hey, how does he look? Okay. ladies in the game too? Yeah. Day one? Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard that Rogue is voiced by the actress from the 90s animated series, whose last time she voiced her was in Marvel's Capcom 2. Really? Sayu? I don't watch Demon Slayer, so I wouldn't know who you're talking about. I'm assuming. I think he's the announcer from Dragon Ball FighterZ. Okay, that guy. He's Deadpool. Very interesting, because isn't he an actor from Texas? Because usually I think when it comes to voicing in English, a lot of them do them in California, so they don't really team up with actors from other parts of the U.S. or Canada or in Europe. Huh. Nolan North was a good Deadpool too. And also, let's see who. Also, the voice of Deadpool in Marvel's Future Avengers was also really good Deadpool. I don't know if you ever seen Future Avengers. It's on a Marvel anime, where it focuses on 3 new characters who are joining the Avengers, who are part of Hydra. Which Caitlyn? You have to get the required XP for her, which you do not get in private lobbies. You have to do regular, you gotta do casual or rank lobbies to get the XP. For your character? Oh, you're just a profile? Thing just playing the game. Like, the more you play a character, the more you play, I think the more you level up. Well, I've learned, like, the longer you keep playing, like, pretty much, I guess no matter, I'm not sure if private lobby counts too, but I think, like, as long as you're playing either rank or lobby, you'll eventually level up your profile. Because I'm like thinking level 25 or something. And she's dead. Oh yeah. So how do you feel about 2XKO? What do you feel? How do you feel about 2XKO that you played? Okay, it's a 2v2 fighting game and it has a smaller roster. So the reason we're saying is because this game, I think it is. I could be wrong. I don't really pay attention to tournaments, but I think it is. I know it was at Frost. It was at Frost this year. It was at Frost and Frosty. I know it's gonna be on other tournaments. But I'm assuming, yeah, very likely will be at Evo. So tell me, what do you like about this game? What do you don't like about this game? Alright, continue.
잔잔한 바다를 뒤덮는 폭풍! 1라운드 승리! 챔피언을 선택하세요!
Yeah, I can go with that. Don't like the micros. There's too many of them. Anything else you like or don't like about this game? To me, I like that how. To me, I like the game's combat. The combat in this game. Like this game is like it's easy to learn, hard to master, but this game is like it's kind of like classic fighting games where this game you do big damage very easily. Like say the classic Marvel's Capcom 1. You need to do like long 100 hit combos to do the cool stuff. Like you can do a lot of cool stuff, you know, with short combos and eventually do a lot of damage. Like matches don't last that long. I know some people are not gonna like it because it's not, you know, like modern fighting. This game is more like in a similar way to Fatal Fury Series Wolves. It goes back to the old school way, but in a modern time. It's a modern day game, but a more old school feel or rules. I'm not sure if you understand what I'm talking about. And I do agree with you that the microtransactions in this game are crap. There's too many of them. Like, I've never played their other games. And you know, the thing is, like, this game has a lot of cool stuff you can unlock, but the problem is, some of the stuff you need real money that you can see, like costumes, but you can't access them because they're not available to buy yet, even though they're pretty much already done. Like, to me, I think they should have made the like DLC stuff be cheap, not be too expensive. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's free to play. Yeah, I'm not gonna be surprised they're gonna keep doing more. But you know the ironic part? I've tried free to play games in the past before, and I could never get into them. But this is the only free to play game I'm able to get into because it's very fun. Other free to play games I can't get into it. Tried Warframe, couldn't get into it. Tried Japanese RPG, I don't remember what the name is. Okay, that one. Ah, that's right, you remember. Yeah, I already played it with me like twice, and that was it. I don't know, I try to play. Yeah, I don't know. I tried Halo Infinite's multiplayer. Didn't like that game's multiplayer. How long did that game last? Yeah. Damn. Okay. Yeah, too bad I never got to play it again to give it a chance, but oh yeah, they tried Genshin Impact, which is not bad, but I didn't go that far in the game, so. Why? There's some units who are weirdos. Oh crap! No wrong way, vibe. Yeah, yeah. Like I was looking one way, but that dude super. She looks the other way. Like I guess she hasn't had her Cocoa Puffs yet. Oh yeah, yesterday I was when you sent me a message saying you had to download 2XGO. I was teaching someone else how to play the game because they wanted to do duo. And I said that I'll play with them do duo. Which didn't do amazing, but the guy was still learning. But I gotta teach him some stuff about Warwick. Even though I don't have Warwick, I had to teach him look at your moves and stuff. Touch some things that he didn't know that you can do in the game. So is Marvel Rivals your favorite multiplayer game at the moment? I tried to watch it. I couldn't get into it. I like the characters, but I can't get into it. Marvel Rivals tried it. I couldn't get into it either. But I do like the designs of the characters. Oh yeah, did you hear about Overwatch? It's no longer going to be called Overwatch 2. It's going to be going back to just the regular Overwatch 1. Jetpack cat.
한번 뽑힌 검은 머뭇거리지 않지요.
막을 준비나 하라고. 별 차이가 없겠지.
Ah, wow. My cousin loves Overwatch, but he hasn't been online for what, maybe like 2 years now. So I don't think he's playing that game because he may want to work for him. Like surprised. I was like, when I heard they're going to take Overwatch 2 just turn it back to Overwatch 1. Like I never understood the reason why they made it Overwatch 2. All they did was just reskin the characters' costumes and just put the number 2, and instead of doing 6 versus 6, it became 5 versus 5. What do you think about passes? But in Tekken 8, you have to buy the battle passes, right? Or they're all free. But do you get that with real? Do you have to buy the Tekken coins with real money, or is that just in game? But does the battle pass in Tekken 8 expire, or is it there until you feel like finishing it? Like for how long? Like 3-4 months? I guess kind of like this game. This game I still have like what 77 days left for the battle pass, and I own the battle pass for this game, so I guess I'm already like halfway through the battle pass. Okay. Like, not bad. Like, I know, like in games like Fortnite, I'm not sure how long the battle passes last for their game, but I know, like, you know, they want you to do, you know, grind a lot for the battle pass, but then you don't get to unlock the stuff you wanted. Yeah, me neither. I know Halo Infinite's battle passes don't expire. You can play them. You can play the game as much as you want, and you will get them.